सबके माइक नहीं ऑन होने चाहिए, ठीक है? ऑल ऑफ यू शुड नॉट ऑन देयर माइक्स, ओनली द कंसर्न एंड 1-2 स्टूडेंट्स। जब मैं उनसे क्वेश्चन करूं कि मुझे कैलकुलेशंस बताए, देन यू कैन ऑन योर माइक एंड यू कैन टेल मी द आंसर, अदरवाइज देयर इज नो नीड टू टर्न ऑन योर माइक, ओके? सो लेट्स स्टार्ट विद द लेक्चर फर्स्ट. Okay, today we are starting chapter number 12, that is forces, okay? And the topic of today is 12.1, that is pressure. So the topic we are going to discuss today is pressure, and the calculation regarding the pressure we are going to calculate regarding it. So let's start. First of all, what is pressure? So basically, pressure is the measure of how much force is applied over a certain area. In other words, pressure simply can be defined as the force per unit area. It means that if you are standing somewhere, so how much force are you applying on that particular area is the pressure, okay? Basically, what is pressure? Pressure is the force applied over a certain area. Like suppose we are sitting here, you are sitting in your room, okay? You are sitting on a sofa, you are sitting on a chair, you are sitting on a mattress. So the force which you are applying in that particular area is called pressure. उसको हम क्या कहते हैं? Pressure कहते हैं. So pressure is the measure of how much force is applied over a certain area, and it can also be defined as force per unit area. So force applied on an area is called pressure, okay? And we can calculate pressure as force divided by area. How much force are you applying and how much area you are covering? Divide those two things with one another and you will find out that how much pressure you are applying on that particular area. Okay? The formula is pressure is equal to force divided by area, and we can symbolize that with P is equal to F divided by A. P stands for pressure, F stands for force, and A stands for area. Okay, now the unit of the SI unit of the system international unit of force is Newton. Force, you are going to measure force in Newton, okay? And you are going to measure area in meters squared. So the unit of pressure is basically newtons per meter squared. That can be represented with N divided by M square. Okay, this is the unit of pressure because the formula is force divided by area. Force is represented in Newton and area is represented in meters squared. So when you are going to put down the unit of pressure, that will be Newton per meter squared. Newton divided by meter square is the unit of pressure. This is the unit of pressure. 1 Newton per meter square is equal to 1 Pascal as well. So there are 2 units for pressure. There are 2 units for pressure. One is newtons per meter squared and second is Pascal, because 1 Newton per meter squared is equal to 1 Pascal. So Pascal is a scientist basically who has been discovered and he has been described pressure in lots of things. So because of that, the unit of pressure is also Pascal as well, okay? The unit of pressure is also Newton per meter square as well. Newton is also scientist, you know about Newton. So Newton and Pascal both are scientists and they have discovered a lot of things regarding force and pressure. So because of this reason, they have been given the units pressure and Pascal. Pressure to the Pascal to the pressure and force to the Newton. So that is regarding the scientists who have discovered these topics. So the scientists who have discovered the topics, they have been given the units by their name to the topics, okay? Now, again, let's into the topic first, then we are going toward the calculations. There are lots of calculations in this topic that we have to do. So initially, what is pressure? Pressure is the measure of how much force is applied over a certain area. It simply means that force per unit area is called pressure. So the force applied in a particular area is going to define that how much pressure is being applied on that area. Pressure can be calculated as force divided by area, and it can be represented as P is equal to F divided by A. So F is the force, A is the area, and P is the pressure. Okay, the unit of force is Newton and the unit of area is meters squared. So the unit of pressure becomes Newton per meter squared. That can be represented by N divided by M squared. As we know, 1 Newton per meter square is equal to 1 Pascal. So Pascal is also the unit of pressure. You can put the unit of pressure as Pascal and you can put the unit of pressure as Newton per meter square. Okay, so this is basically a little bit of description regarding pressure. Now the next topic we are going to start is all about the calculations regarding the pressure, and whatever the calculations are, we are going to do that. But before we go to the calculations, I would like to ask you people if there is any question regarding this topic, so you can ask me and then we can go towards that calculations. Any topic, any question from this topic?
No, sir.
No, sir.
It's clear?
Yes, sir, it's clear.
Okay. Aisha Faraz, I have told you earlier that you can ask me on WhatsApp. That's not the class where we are going to discuss about the topics right now. It's too much late. Come on the WhatsApp and ask me there. You have a lot of time. You can ask there and I will tell you. A lot of students have asked me. Okay. Now we're going toward the calculations. Some of the calculations we are going to do is very much important in exams. There are questions coming from them. So you have to be very vigilant to this, and you are supposed to do the calculations. Some of them you are going to do by yourself. Some of them I'm going to do with you people. Yes, Nabiha, what happened?
Sir, are there only 2 units of pressure?
Are there any?
2 units of pressure?
Yeah, there are 2
Or
units.
more?
There are 2 units for pressure. Okay, one is Pascal, second is Newton per meter square. Okay. So let's move toward the next topic now.
Okay, sir.
Very much important topic right now we are going to discuss here. Calculations. There are question number 1 for the calculation is a force of 100 Newton is spread over an area of 2 meters square. What is the pressure? Question आपको इस तरह से दिया होगा. This will be the question, okay? And you are supposed to do it like this. आपने इस तरीके से इस question को solve करना है. In the starting, I have given 1-2 question like this कि आप लोग को पता चले आगे वाले question जो है फिर आप वो खुद से इनका पूरा data बनाओगे. So first of all, we are going toward the solution. What is given to us in the question? One, force is given to us. Force कितना दिया हुआ है? Force is 100 Newton given to us. Okay, second is area is given to us. Area कितना दिया है? 2 meter square. So force is given 100 Newton and area is given 2 meter. What we have to calculate, what is required? Required is pressure. What is pressure? So how are you going to calculate this question? First of all, you have to put a formula. Okay, you have to put a formula. What is the formula? Formula is pressure.
F divided by A.
Pressure
Divided by-
is equal to force. What is the formula? Force divided by
area.
Force of
area. Okay, this is the
area.
formula. Now, what is the force? So pressure.
100 Newton.
100
Newton.
Pressure is equal to, what is the force? 100 Newton. What is the area?
2 meters
2
square.
meter.
2 meters.
2 meters square.
What is the answer?
50.
50
What?
Newton meters.
50 Newton.
50 Newton meters square.
Newton
50
per
Newton
meter square.
50.
Okay. 15 Newton per meter square is the answer. Note it down. This question is important. It can be asked in the exam, so then we can move on quickly.
So we can write like that. 50
You can write, you can take a screenshot as well.
So can we write like that? 50 Pascal.
You can write Pascal as well. You can write or Pascal as well, okay? You can write Pascal as well, but you have to note down both the units, okay? Note down both the units, okay?
Okay, sir.
So, now can we move on?
Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay, well then good. Let's move to the next question now. Again, there's a question. A force of 20 Newton is spread over an area of 4 centimeter square. Okay, 4 centimeter squares, not meter square. Second, what is the pressure? Again, you have to find out what is the pressure. You have given a force of 20 Newton and you have given an area of 4 centimeter square. Now come toward the question solution. Given is force. Force is 20 Newton. Area is given, that is 4 centimeter square. You have to find out the pressure. Again, first of all, you have to do what? You have to put down the formula. What is the formula?
Pressure is equal
to force
by
upon area.
P is equal to F divided by
A.
A. And if pressure is equal to force divided by area. Now let's put down pressure. P is equal to F is 20
20 Newton.
and
4
A
centimeters.
is
4 centimeter square.
4 centimeters.
4 centimeter square. What is going to be the answer?
5 Newton.
5.
5
Newton.
5 Newton.
5 meter
Wait.
Per centimeter square.
Wait. Johnson, 5 Newton per
Centimeter square.
centimeter. Okay? Now there should not be meter square. There should be centimeter square, because in the question you have given area in centimeter. So when the area is given in centimeter, you are going to write the unit in centimeter as well. If the area is given in meter, then you are going to put down the unit in meter. Okay, then आपने उस वक्त मीटर में जो है put करना है question answer. Okay, is it clear?
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so note it down or take a screenshot of it.
Okay, sir.
Sir, taken.
Done. Let's move to the next question then.
Yes, sir, done.
Okay, now question is given. The weight of a footballer is 800 Newton. The area of his 2 feet is 200 centimeters square. What is the pressure? Again, now we are coming toward a solution. We have done solution. हमने start करना है. So first of all, we have to write down the given. Okay, that's given. What is given to us?
4.
Huh?
800 Newton.
The force.
An area.
Force is given. Okay, wait.
Sir, force 800 Newton.
Okay, force
800 Newton.
is equal to 800 newtons. Then what is given?
Area.
Area is
200
given
centimeter square.
200 centimeters square.
Centimeter square. Okay, what we have required? What is required?
Pressure.
Pressure.
Required. Okay. Required is pressure. Okay, pressure is required. So let's take a question mark over here. Now what we have to do? We have to put formula. What is the formula? P is equal to
P is equals to F divided by A.
F divided by A. P will become, F is 800 divided by
200
what is the answer?
Sir, answer होगा 4.
For what?
4 Newton.
4.
4 Newton.
Newton per meter, sorry, per centimeter. 4 Newton per centimeter square is the answer to the question. Okay, so note it down. An exam you have to do exactly in the same way. Okay?
Yes, sir, noted.
When the question is asked from you, you have to do it exactly the same way. You have to put down solution heading, you have to put down given heading, you have to put down required heading, you have to put down the formula, and then you have to do the question. Okay, the answer should be in the end, whatever the answer comes. Here, let's move to the next question now. Again,
Yes,
there's a question given to us that is The question is given that the total area of studs is 20 centimeter square and the weight of the footballer is 800 Newton. What is the pressure? Let's start it again. First of all, we have to put down given. What is given to us? Area
Force
is given.
equals
Force
Area
800
20
Newton.
centimeters square.
area is equal to 20 centimeters square.
20 centimeters square. The area is given.
Force
Force
800 Newton.
800 Newton.
And here
Force
the
800
weight,
Newton.
the weight is basically force, okay? So force and weight is same thing. Force and weight is the same thing. It is given as 800 Newton. So now what is required?
Pressure.
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 Required is pressure is required. Okay. Now we have to put the formula. What is the formula? P is equal to
P equals to F divided by
F upon A.
F divided by A. So P will be is equal to
0.25.
40 Newton per centimeter.
800 divided by 20.
20. The answer should be
40.
40 Newton per centimeter.
Newton per
40
meter
Newton per centimeter square.
Centimeter square.
Is the answer. Okay. So note it down then.
Okay, sir.
Cleared?
Yes, sir, clear.
Okay now.
Yes, sir, clear.
Okay, let's move to the next then. Now, question is given to us. The weight of earth mover is almost 10 lakh Newton. The total area of 4 normal tires is 2 meters square. What is the pressure? Okay. What is the pressure? You have to find out again the pressure. So first of all,
given.
okay. First of all, we have to be written. We are going to write given. What is
Given.
given is force.
Force
Wait,
10
Force.
lakh newtons.
force is equal
10
to
lakh
how much?
newtons.
10. Sorry. One lakh है 10 lakh है.
Yes, yeah, that's right.
1 lakh Newton. Okay. Then we have what is given? Area.
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 Area is
2 meters square.
2
2 meters
2
square.
meters square.
Now we have to
Pressure.
required.
Required pressure.
Required is
Pressure. Question mark.
pressure.
Sir, pressure.
Pressure. Now
Formula.
formula
P equals
Is equals to F
P
upon
is equal to
A.
force divided by area.
F divided by A.
A.
Okay. Now P, what will be? What are we going to put?
P
P
is
is equal
equals
to
to
1 million upon 2.
divided by 2. What will be the
Sir,
answer?
5 lakh.
500,000 Newton per centimeter square.
P will be is equal to
500,000 Newton per
5
meter square.
00 000. This is answer.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Newton.
Newton per meter.
Newton per
Newton
centimeter.
per meter square. Okay, per meter square or Pascal. Okay, you getting it?
Yes, sir, done.
okay, sir.
Yes, sir.
So this is okay. Let's
Yes,
do
sir.
one more. Let's do one more question. Now we have the weight of the earth mover is again 1 lakh Newton. The total area of the earth mover track is 25 meters square. what is the pressure? Now we have given the area 25 meters square, and the uh, weight are the force is the same. Okay, so let's do it. Again, we have to first of all
Given.
put the given. What is given? The given is force
Force 1
is equal to 1
million Newton.
triple
1
zero
million.
Newton. Then we have given the area
Area
25
25
meters
meters
square.
square.
25 meter square. Then we have the
Required pressure.
required
Pressure.
Pressure, question mark.
pressure. Okay, we have to put the formula. Now what is the formula? P is
P
equal
equals to
to
F
P is
upon
equal to
A.
F divided by area.
A.
Sir,
Okay,
answer
good
over
job.
40,000.
So we have to put down 1 P is equal to 1 triple
1
zero
million. 1 million divided by 25.
25.
25. So P
25.
is equal to
40,000 Newton per meter
40,000
square.
40,000 Newton meter
40
square.
40,000 or
40,000 Newton square.
this is answer.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. 40,000 Newton per.
Done.
Yes, sir.
So note it down.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now further on, I'm going to tell that this was regarding pressure. This is how you are supposed to calculate pressure. Okay. I'm giving you a question, and you are supposed to find out it yourself. Okay. Note down the question. Okay. Okay, the question is, let me write the question for you people over here. We should do it because आपको भी जो है practice work. Okay. Practice work now for you people. The question is, an elephant produces, oh, you have, okay, before this I'm going to ask you one more thing, then we are going to suppose, then I'm going to give you your answers, the question. Okay, tell me, this was all regarding pressure. How are you going to find out the area? Yes, anyone can tell me how are you going
Sir, pressure divided.
Area is equals to F upon P.
area is equal to F
F
upon.
upon P.
Okay,
P.
now I'm giving you this question and you have to solve it. Okay. Okay, the question is, an elephant produces a pressure of 250,000 pascals. Okay, Pascal is the unit of pressure. Here. Okay, done. If the weight of the elephant is 4,000 newtons. Okay, then what is it covered? which is the question? In this question, you have given and you have required. So find out what is given, what is required, and then आंसर निकाल के मुझे बता दें यूनिट के साथ.
May I tell?
You have solved it.
ये खुद से कर लेंगे.
Yes, sir. Solved.
You have solved. So what is your answer?
Sir,
Sorry?
force is 40,000 Newton, and the pressure is 250,000. So
Pascals.
the required is area. So
Yes.
we are going to do is area is equals to 40,000 Newton upon 250,000.
Hmm.
And
So what is the answer?
the divided, and the answer is 6.25 centimeter square.
6.25 centimeter square.
Sir, 6.25 Newton.
So okay, let's do it. Now you have done it. Okay, and let's do it a little bit. That how can we do solution? Okay. Now how are we going to solve it? First of all, sorry.
Sir,
Wait a minute. Beta, wait. G.
sir, मेरा आंसर 0.16 पास्कल आ रहा है.
Okay. Let's do it. That whose answer is correct. Okay. Let's do it. So solution. First of all, we have given. What is given to us? Pressure
Force.
is given.
Pressure and
is
force.
given. And how much the pressure is given?
We have to find area.
How much
250,000.
pressure is given?
50,000.
250,000
250,000.
Pascal.
250,000.
Okay, this is the pressure given. Second thing we have given is the force.
Force.
40,000 Newton.
40,000 Newton.
Force is
40,000 Newton.
40,000 Newton. Okay. Less required. Now, what is required? The required
Yeah.
is
Area.
Area is required.
Area is required.
is required. Now, formula. What is the formula for area? Area
Formula
Area is equal to force
F upon P.
pressure.
divided by
1.P.
pressure. Okay, so A is equal to, sorry, A is equal to F is
40,000 Newton.
40,000 Newton.
40,000 and divided by
250,000.
250,000.
250,000.
Pascal. Now divide 40,000 on
62.5.
250. Sorry,
0.16.
0.16.
the answer should be in points.
0.6.
Listen.
0.16.
Listen, students, listen. The answer should be in points.
Sir, I have divided.
0.16.
0.16. What? Use meter square is the
Square.
answer. Okay? Meter square is the answer. What is the unit of area? Meter square is the unit of area.
Square.
You are dividing a smaller digit upon a bigger digit. The answer is obviously it's going to be coming in the points. Points में आएगा answer. It's not going to be in the bigger digits. Yes.
Sir, my question is that what is the formula of area? Is it F upon P or P upon F?
It's force divided by
upon P.
pressure.
Okay, sir.
Okay, it's not P divided by F. P divided by F is going to be the thing is going to be a bigger digit then, but it is F divided by P. The smaller digit is going to be divided upon the bigger digit. So the answer is 0.16 meter square. Clear?
Yes, sir, clear.
Okay. One more thing I'm going to show you people. These are the calculations for pressure, area, and force. Now we have done two things. We haven't done the third one. I'm giving you one more question as well for the third one that you should understand them. The formula for the pressure was force divided by area. ये formula बहुत अच्छी तरीके से दिमाग में रखने हैं आपने. Pressure is equal to force divided by area. Okay. Area is equal to force divided by pressure. Okay. And force is equal to pressure multiplied by area. Pressure multiplied by area. Now can you tell me the units here? What will be the unit of pressure regarding the formula? Newton
Newton
Per meter.
square. Okay. Okay. Pascal bhi hai, but we are going towards the formula. So if, according to the formula, you have to tell me. Okay. Force, area का आएगा क्या?
meter square.
Meter
Meter square.
square.
Meter
Meter
square.
square is the unit of what we can say area.
Area.
One other
Area.
one other can also be. One other can also be. That is
Centimeter
Newton
square.
Centimeter.
per Pascal.
Centimeters.
Newton per Pascal. ठीक है? This can also be the unit because Newton is the unit of force and Pascal is the unit of pressure. So you can put down these as well. Okay. Now, what is the unit of force?
Newton.
Newton.
One is
Newton.
One is Newton, and second,
Pascal.
what is the formula? Pascal,
Pascal upon meter square.
not upon. Pascal upon, not Pascal meter
Per
Per square.
not per meter square. Beta multiplication. There is not division in the between. In between we have multiplication, so we have to put a dot over here. We have to put a dot over here. It is multiplication, not division. If we have division, then we have to put upon upon. Okay. When there is division, we have to put upon. But when there is not division, there is multiplication, then you have to put a dot over here. Okay. It means the two units are going to be multiplied with one another, not divided. Here, the two units are going to be divided because they are in division. The formula is in division. Here is in division, but here is in multiplication. So the unit you are going to suppose is written to write is also be in multiplication. Okay. Any problem?
No, sir.
No, sir.
So clear to
Sir,
all of
can we
you?
do these all in copy?
Yes. Yes.
Sir, Cindy ki sir aa gaye.
Okay. Wait a minute.